Hello everybody and welcome back. I am back today with some updates on the EIDL grants and the EIDL loan increases. I want to highlight some more clarity from all the viewer questions and feedback. I've also got some SBA insider information to share with you guys all today, and I want to also help you solve some new glitches that are out there. We've got some solutions for you. So share this video with everybody that you know that is inside the EIDL program, whether they're in the grant program or the loan program, because there's a lot of great information contained inside. So let's get you all caught up. Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Edward Bilder. Thank you so much for joining me today for another video. I'm getting a lot of new subscribers to the channel. You guys are rather amazing, so thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for becoming a subscriber. I typically post finance videos, videos on how to fill your pockets, but lately I've been posting a lot on the pandemic-related, stimulus-related topics, EIDL, PPP, because man, there's so much confusion out there, and I feel I need to help out. Okay, so I want to start today's video. I want to talk about some grant updates, just a brief update here. And then I also want to talk about the loan increases because I have some SBA insider information that I want to share with you all. And we have some solutions to a big glitch that's out there where your loan increase value kind of reverts backwards. So we're going to talk about that as well. Now, I want to start with the grant update. I have a very basic one here that I need to get out to you. All right, this is for all the February applicants who did not receive their portal. They've never received their portal, okay? I'm starting to get a lot of feedback from all the viewers out there that I've kind of instructed you to do this in the past, and it was to, if you'd never received your portal, to email the reevaluation team. Now, I know you've actually never even received a denial, so you got to be asking yourself, why would I email the reevaluation team? So you do not need a denial to do this, and you simply just never received your portal. So what you have to do is you have to email the targeted advance reevaluation at sba.gov and tell them you never received a portal, so you never had the opportunity to submit your documentation, and you were not declined. You're just kind of sitting out there in limbo. They will email you back and ask you for proof of your business and some identity questions. Just answer all those questions, and as long as you qualify based on whatever your application is telling you, you will get an instant approval. I'm getting feedback from many of the viewers that have done this, and it is working. So that is fantastic news. Let me know if you also encountered this and you went through the targeted advanced reevaluation team, never received a denial, and you got yourself approved because you never had a portal. Let me know if it worked for you. Let me know in the comments, or you can find me on my Instagram as well. Now, I will post these steps in the description, so don't worry if you didn't catch all that. You can find it in the description, all right? I want to shift over to the loan increases, just starting out with just a reminder because this question is coming up quite a bit on my Instagram and on the channel here. It's around the verification of your identity, those questions that are asked, and then you get that error that's thrown. Or you might just get this message that says, like, don't worry, this portion is not working right now, but you can still proceed with the loan application and it will be processed. And that message we're finding out is actually true because you can submit your application without doing the verification of your identity or have that error, and the SBA will call you or email you for a copy of your front and back of your driver's license to do that verification of your identity. So fairly simple. So that seems to be moving forward rather smoothly. So I hope that answered many of the questions out there. Okay, I want to get into some deeper topics on the loan increases, and the first one is around the tax transcripts, that 4506T for joint filers. If you notice, the 4506T that the SBA has sent to you is pre-populated and you cannot make any adjustments to it. So what do you do if you are a joint filer, right? Because the proper way to fill out a 4506T, if you really want to figure it out, you can search Bilder 4506-T and you'll have a step-by-step video. But the proper way to fill out a 4506-T for a joint filer is that the names have to appear in the same order as found on the front cover of your tax filing documents. So 1A and 2A and 1B and 2B have to be in the same order, husband and wife or wife and husband, however it appears, in whichever order on the front cover of your taxes. So what do you do now, right? Everybody is asking this question. I mean, you can just simply wait to get your denial, because when your taxes come back with the information not found, the SBA will either call you or email you asking some further questions before they trigger your denial. But you can also be proactive about this and get ahead of this so that you don't have to be questions and just go straight for the approval, okay? So a recent email was sent to one of my viewers, and it contained this here special note. It says, if you need to submit a new IRS form, please access here at Disaster Loan Application Paper Forms, SBA.gov. And I have this link in the description. Now there's special instructions here. It's basically a paper 4506T that you can fill out yourself without having to go through the portal. You will have to have it completed, signed, and dated. Check the signatory attest box that's above the signature line, and you can only submit this in PDF. You cannot simply take a photograph of it. And then email it to the respective EIDL group. So if you are having trouble with the targeted advance, you would send it to the targeted advance at SBA.gov group. And if you're having trouble with the COVID EIDL increase, you would then send it to COVID EIDL Increase Requests at SBA.gov. And all of this information will be found in the description. Okay, I want to shift over and I want to talk about a glitch that is out there. And this is the glitch. I've announced it here over the past few days on the channel, where you've gone and requested a loan increase and you've submitted all your documentation, reviewed and signed it, hit submit, but then your loan value reverted back to its original loan value, okay? It seems to be happening to many people that are coming forward now, so thank you so much for posting your comments on my channel. And if you also want to private message me, you can find me on Instagram in the description. So thank you for sending me all your messages. And if you're hearing this for the first time, let us know in the comments if you are also affected by this. Now, I have a resolution for you. And so it's actually pretty amazing. I have some really amazing SBA contacts, because basically what they do is they watch these videos, and if they know the answer to something that the masses are being affected by, they message me on Instagram and they let me know how to inform the thousands of you that are out there. You know, I guess it really beats having to answer the phone a few hundred times a day and keep repeating the same thing over and over again. They basically want me to inform all of you of what is actually going on and what you can do to get this thing repaired. So I thank all of my SBA contacts that are out there. You guys are rather amazing, okay? So here is what they have informed me, okay? Once you go and hit that submit button, you are locked in, all right? So you cannot go back into your portal and make any adjustments to that change amount or your slider bar. There are no more adjustments at that point. But it's not the end of the road here, okay? If this error happened to you and it reverted back to the original loan amount, they're saying it's not officially zero. It's basically just a replication of your first loan amount. So let's say your first loan amount was $50,000 and you wanted to think you're getting like $200,000, so you ramped it up to $200,000. You hit submit and it reverts back to $50,000, that original loan amount. Well, basically that submittal is for $50,000. So it's for an additional $50,000, okay? Now there is a way to correct this, but you have to do it by emailing them in writing that this happened to you, okay? I will have the steps in the description. So basically you email COVID EIDL Increase Requests at SBA.gov. You inform them that this was affected and what happened. You could just basically copy and paste what I have up in the description for you, and that you want a different loan request value. So you're going to have to adjust it manually with them behind the scenes, okay? So if you know what that loan value was, maybe it was that $200,000 but it reverted back to $50,000, maybe just put in the email that you are requesting the full 24 months, that full $200,000, and you will get automated replies until a human picks it up on the other side. But a human will eventually pick it up on the other side. And of course, this does take some time, all right? This isn't going to happen instantaneously. So exercise some patience here. I know it's so hard to say that. So if you want to follow these steps, they will be found in the description. And while you're in the description, also you could swing by and check out my crash course that I'm really excited about on AirBNB, where you could grab yourself some passive income, an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month without having to own real estate, and starting with $50 in your pocket. My Airbnb crash course found in the description. I also have a whole section of free stuff where you can grab yourself some free crypto, free stocks, and free sign-on bonuses. I actually use Webull each and every day because every month, by recommending my friends to sign up for Webull, I get about $2,000 worth of free stocks every month. I could keep them, I could trade them, or I could cash them in. And just the other day, I won this $248 Microsoft stock. Pretty awesome day for me. Okay, on to my last topic for this video for today. It is around January 2020 businesses. These are for businesses that simply opened in 2020 and they do not have any info from 2019 or even 2018. And we know the SBA right now is asking for 2018 transcripts and 2019 transcripts. So what do you do now? Okay, well, you will need to request a written application, and you have to do it through the COVID EIDL Increase Requests at SBA.gov. Steps will be in the description like everything else, and it will take some time. You will get an automated response back first, and you just have to wait for a loan officer to pick this thing up. Now, once the loan officer is assigned, they will use a different type formula. They will ask you some questions about your P&L for the first 2 months, month 1 and month 2, and then they will ramp your P&L on this projection using a special formula as if the pandemic never happened. Okay, basically they will project out the next several months for you to reach the end of the year, so that then they could take that overall annualized number and determine what your loan value should be. So in some cases it's being ramped to about 60%. So thank you to all the viewers here who commented on my Instagram and on the video here, letting me know that this is how it works for you. So it's basically like projecting your profit or planning your taxes, all right? Now, one thing I want to point out here is this may affect your ability to get your targeted advance grant, because the way they calculate the targeted advance grant is from the formula that they compare your 2020 to your 2019, whether it's quarter over quarter or year over year, to find a 30% or a 50% reduction in gross receipts to meet those two thresholds, okay? So naturally, if you had no data for 2019, that value for that year is 0. And everything that you're doing in 2020 is technically an increase, correct? Right? So this could create some dilemma in that targeted advance grant, the ability to get the targeted advance grant. So I'm waiting to see how the SBA handles this, but I don't think they're going to handle it at all. I think it's just going to be a straight denial, because that's the way the rules are written, okay? So it has to be compared to 2019, unfortunately. So, okay, but I could be wrong, and we could see some change here. So that's going to do it for today, folks. If you need further assistance outside my free content found right here on YouTube, you can find me pinned in the top comment for a one-on-one consultation. Just click the link and you can set up a phone call with me. Avoid all of the scammers in the comments. I try and block them, delete, because they're copying my face and they are acting as though they are me. They're basically stealing my identity and trying to talk to you as if you had my trust, and they're trying to steal sensitive information from you. So avoid WhatsApp, Instagram, and Gmail accounts. And if you need to find me, I'm in the top comment, and I'm also in the description. I won't solicit you in any other way, okay? So I wish you all the best, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.